Why are we instantly drawn to some people and feel nothing for others? Is it looks, chemistry, or something much deeper hiding in our psychology? Let's break down the real science of sexual attraction. Attraction. It's one of the most fascinating parts of being human. Think about it. You walk into a coffee shop, lock eyes with someone, and instantly feel that spark. Meanwhile, someone else might be equally good-looking, but nothing. What's going on here? Why are we pulled toward certain people like magnets? Scientists, psychologists, and even evolutionary biologists have been studying this for decades. And here's the fun part. It's not just about physical appearance. Sure, looks matter at first, but sexual attraction goes way deeper. It's about biology, psychology, emotions, and even the environment we're in. From the tone of someone's voice to the way they smell, to how safe and comfortable they make us feel, it all plays a role. So today, we're going to break it down, step by step, layer by layer. You'll see exactly how attraction works, why your brain reacts the way it does, and the surprising factors that shape who we find irresistible. Point 1. The role of biology. Let's start with the basics, biology. Our brains are wired to notice certain physical traits because way back in history, those traits meant health, fertility, or survival. For example, studies show that men often find women with a certain waist-to-hip ratio more attractive because subconsciously it's linked to fertility. Women, on the other hand, are often drawn to men with strong jawlines or broad shoulders, signs of testosterone and strength. But it doesn't stop at looks. Our sense of smell also plays a massive role. Ever been around someone and thought, I don't know why, but their scent is so attractive? That's biology. Our bodies release pheromones, tiny chemical signals that our brains pick up even if we don't realize it. So yes, sexual attraction starts in the body. But biology is just the foundation. Point 2. The power of psychology. Here's where things get interesting. Our minds, not just our bodies, shape who we're attracted to. Think about confidence. Someone who walks into a room with calm, self-assured energy can instantly seem more attractive. Or humor. A good laugh can light up the brain almost like a hit of dopamine. That's why so many people say, I love someone who can make me laugh. Psychology also explains why we might be drawn to people who remind us of past experiences. Maybe they have similar qualities to someone you admired growing up. Or maybe they represent traits you secretly wish you had. In other words, sexual attraction is as much about the mind as it is about the body. Point 3. The emotional connection. Now, let's talk emotions. We tend to think attraction is only physical, but here's the truth. Emotional safety can make someone 10 times more attractive. When you feel heard, valued, and understood, your brain actually releases oxytocin, often called the bonding hormone. That's why a deep, late-night conversation over pizza at Domino's can feel so magnetic. It's not just the cheese pulling you in, it's the emotional intimacy. This is also why people sometimes find themselves attracted to someone they didn't notice at first. Over time, emotional connection can turn into sexual attraction. Point 4. The role of environment. Here's something you might not expect. Environment shapes attraction too. Ever heard of the Romeo and Juliet effect? Sometimes, when two people face obstacles or challenges to being together, their attraction actually intensifies. It's like the forbidden fruit effect. Also, the setting matters. Meeting someone in a fun, exciting environment, like a concert, a theme park, or even a cozy cafe with warm lighting, can increase attraction. Why? Because your brain links the positive emotions of that environment with the person you're with. So no, it's not always love at first sight. Sometimes, it's love at first setting. Point 5. The subconscious triggers. Here's where it gets a little wild. A lot of what drives sexual attraction happens below conscious awareness. For example, research shows that women's preferences for certain male traits shift depending on where they are in their menstrual cycle. At some points, they may prefer more masculine, dominant features. At others, they lean toward softer, nurturing traits. And men. They often subconsciously pick up on cues of fertility, like changes in a woman's skin tone, voice pitch, or even how she moves. These subtle signals are happening all the time, and we're not even aware of them. Point 6. The role of culture and media. Now let's step outside biology and psychology for a second. Culture plays a huge role too. Think about beauty standards. What's considered attractive in one culture may not be in another. In some places, curves are celebrated. In others, slim bodies are idealized. Media also shapes our tastes. The celebrities we see, the love stories we watch on Netflix, the influencers we follow on Instagram, all of that creates mental templates of what's hot or desirable. So yes, biology sets the stage, but culture and media often decide who gets the spotlight. Point 7. Long-term versus short-term attraction. Here's a key point most people overlook. Not all attraction is the same. Short-term attraction is about chemistry, excitement, and immediate spark. That person who makes your heart race when you see them across the room, that's short-term. But long-term attraction involves deeper qualities: kindness, reliability, emotional stability. Someone who shows up for you when you're sick, who remembers your Chipotle order, extra guac always, who invests in building something lasting. And here it is the twist. Sometimes the people we re-sexually attracted to short-term aren't the ones we choose for long-term love. Recognizing that difference can save a lot of heartbreak. Okay, here it is. The big reveal. What's the ultimate secret behind sexual attraction? It's this. Attraction isn't one thing. It's a cocktail. It's biology, psychology, emotion, environment, culture, and timing all mixed together. That's why it feels so unpredictable, so magical, and sometimes so confusing. It's not just about looks, not just about personality, not just about chemistry. It's the blend. The way someone makes your heart race and makes you feel safe. The way their scent, their laugh, their presence just clicks with your brain. That's the real psychology of sexual attraction. It's not logical, it's not always fair, but it's deeply, beautifully human. So, to wrap it up, sexual attraction is complex, but that's what makes it fascinating. It's biology whispering through hormones, psychology shining through confidence and humor, emotions creating deep bonds, culture and media shaping what we think is hot, and timing, the right person, at the right place, at the right moment. And when all those layers come together, that's when sparks fly. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think is the most powerful factor in attraction? Is it the physical, the emotional, or something else entirely? Drop your answer in the comments. I love reading your thoughts. And if this video gave you a new perspective, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into psychology, relationships, and human behavior. Because understanding attraction isn't just about love, it's about understanding ourselves. See you in the next one.